Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode here on Mindful. How you guys all doing? I'm having a great day. You know, it's always a great day playing here on the Mindful server. And you know what? I've actually been lagging behind a little bit on the server in terms of my enchanting status. I don't have my items nearly as enchanted as some of the other players on the server here. So I thought today, let me just get down from this portal. So I thought today we could do a little bit of enchanting. So I crafted a bunch of diamond armor in the previous episode to fight the villagers and pillagers over there. Or not villagers, but the ravagers, evokers, and all that sort of thing. So let's do some enchanting here today. Now, I've got... I was looking at these a little bit earlier, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for the protection 3. The other ones are just fire protection and that sort of thing. So let's go with the protection 3, projectile protection. Yeah, that's another thing in the 1.14 update is you can actually combine projectile protection, fire protection, and regular old protection. Waste level. Oh, there we go. Sharpness 4. You know what? Let's take that. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't know why Unbreaking 1 appeared on there, but I guess we'll take it. Fortune 2. Oh, that sucks. We can't grab that one. I'm going to have to do a little bit of breeding of animals here, I think. And then we're going to be able to get that on. So let's put this armor on. Just see how we look. Oh, yeah. We're looking awesome. Alright, so we're here now at the spawn portals. And this north end portal, I actually don't remember seeing this. I haven't actually been to spawn since we left in the first episode. And traveling through the nether here, I mean, I kind of got lost a little bit. But, you know, I think the north end portal belongs to Kyson, Hunter, Lady, and Hungry, who are sort of working on a northern part of the Mushroom Island, which is the spawn. And they're building, like, this nice, like, pirate port and all these cool things. I think we should go and check that out a little bit here today. Holy moly! What is that? Oh, that's all bamboo. Oh my goodness. Food shack, dead ahead. Yeah, so I wanted to come to the spawn here because I don't actually have enough animals at my base to breed, and I was hoping I could find a couple here of some people that I can breed for some experience. And oh, look at that. There's Ethix. Hello, Ethix. It looks like he's working on his interior there. So I think Lauder's got a couple of animals here. If not, we're gonna have to go look over yonder. And I think they were down here last I checked. Yeah, here they are. I wonder if he would be okay if I just breed a couple of them for him. Maybe I'll just do my rounds around spawn, looking for all sorts of mobs that I can breed. So just past these north gates, I found this community farm and storage. I think this is where we can breed all of the animals, so I'm going to do that. I know this was sort of something similar was set up in the previous server in Season 2, where we had a farm sort of built up and you could go in and kill the mobs and all that. And I think this is a very similar sort of thing. You know, I stumbled upon this place. This is actually Anders' place, and if you haven't seen his episode number 1, I would highly recommend it. He builds up this nice sort of campfire area, and I think this is such a beautiful looking area. He's got the dark oak and the spruce incorporated together, and he actually manages to pull off the granite quite well with the slabs and the stairs there. And he's actually got a couple of mushrooms up here, so let's breed these guys together and see if we can get level 30 quicker. Oh my word, this is awesome. I think this is the work of Kyson, who built up this pirate ship. I know he's really big into the pirate theme of things, so that is just so... Oh my goodness, that is so clever. The wheel with the trap door. Wow, that is awesome. But yeah, I mean, this dock is really inspiring. I mean, for such an early build on the server, it is quite impressive. You know, running around here at night is really nice because there are no mobs anywhere. And that is one of the reasons why we actually chose this seed in particular, was because we spawned on a mushroom island. And I believe this area is where I got my my berries in the first episode. And let's just go ahead and breed up these sheep here. Get ourselves a little bit more experience. Uh-oh, I'm stuck a bit. Ah, it's all good. We're out. I'm really liking everything that's going on around here at spawn. I think it's quite awesome how everybody's starting their own little projects around here, and it's really starting to develop quite nicely. I'm liking the prospects. But we should head back to our place. Let's see if we can get ourselves level 30. Maybe we can mine some quartz on the way back. Alright, finally. Fortune 2, here we come. Why does it I wish it was Fortune 2, Efficiency 4, and Breaking 3, but, oh well, maybe we'll just combine it onto this pickaxe as it's starting to decline in durability, so once I get this pickaxe really low, we'll just combine them. Alright, I think it's time we get to doing some building here. And let's build ourselves a retaining wall along this river, as I plan for this area to be more community-oriented. I want to make it in the style of a village that players can access, and because we're right above a stronghold here, I thought, you know, it's a great idea if we make this more community-friendly, rather than make it all sort of mine, as you know, the stronghold is people need access to the end, and I think where I've built is the closest to spawn, closest stronghold to spawn that there is, so we may as well turn it into something community oriented. But we're going to do a little bit of terraforming here, get this river connected to that river, and a little bit of terraforming right there to widen the river up just a tad. Oh my goodness, look at those creepers. This whole area actually needs to be lit up, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of cave diving here and hopefully kill these guys without them killing us. Uh-oh, I hear a baby zombie too. Die. You know, I actually don't mind if these guys blow up, as long as they don't. There we go, I can just one-tap this guy. There we go. Well, I do think that is looking quite nice. We obviously got to fill in this hole, but I am actually out of dirt here. So we're going to have to do a little bit more dirt clearing. But you know what? Let's expand this area just a tad. I don't really like how small and narrow it is. So let's, we're also going to do the underground. And I think that's a nice touch that we can also add to the entire river, is adding some of this seagrass. As you can simply do it just by placing bone meal underwater, and seagrass will grow. So let's go ahead and just put a bunch of seagrass all across the riverbed. That is looking pretty nice, if I do say so myself. I always find that once I start building, I just get this itch to continue. So we're going to continue this by building a riverbank. Not a riverbank, sorry, a retaining wall along the riverbank here. And there's a classic joke which involves a fish, and it goes along the lines of, where does a fish keep all of its money? Well, it keeps its money in the riverbank. Alright, so we've got the pillars in place now, and I went ahead and in the stronghold, I tore down a little bit of it so that I could get the stone bricks. I got the stone bricks, the cracked stone bricks, and the mossy stone bricks. I don't actually have any vines, so unfortunately we're probably just going to have to keep going down there and picking up blocks. But I was thinking this pattern, or this design looks good, and then we'll build it up to the point sort of at a flat, even level all the way across. And then we'll start working on sort of a pathway around here. And we'll do the same thing on the other side of this mountain. But we'll do it a little bit differently, and that'll be for another episode, as I have some ideas about putting bridges and such across from here to here, and then like building something up on this mountain. But that's for another thing. I haven't thought this one fully out yet, but if you have any suggestions, I'm open to hear them. Well, there we go. For the most part, the retaining wall has been built, and I wanted to just experiment here with what we can do for our pathway. Now, I'll be honest, this area is inspired by what Hunter, Kaisen, Hungry Lady, and I believe Brogan are working on right now. So if you want, you can go ahead and check out their episodes, what they're doing. But this is an idea I had to go sort of like this. And I don't know if that is a good pathway. I'm trying to figure out something where we can incorporate... oh, and then on top of that, actually, let me go get a lantern quick and see what that looks like. Because that's the idea, is to put a lantern underneath this. I do think maybe that is a little bit too much. We could do something like that. Alright, what do you guys think of that? I'm trying to use some of the new blocks like the stair andesite and the brick wall. I kind of like that. This is sort of meant to look like it's like anchored into place. I mean, we could obviously do without it, but then it just kind of seems a little bit flimsy. I wonder actually, what if we were to do something a little bit less than that? What if we were to try a spruce pressure plate? Let me just craft one up here. Oh, gotta grab those. And now obviously it, you'll hear clicking. No, that looks a little too flimsy. I think the slab is a much better call for that. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? So I just built up a couple more of these, and looking at it, I'm not such a huge fan of these andesite stairs. I mean, we can easily incorporate them into the path as sort of like a jagged edge, but I'm not too sure having them on the outside like this is the greatest call. So we could use them more in the sense like this, sort of as cracks in the stone, like that, and then we could also incorporate some cobblestone, a little bit more of that into the path, as I think that adds a nice texture to the andesite. I think the path needs a little bit more work. I'm not a huge fan of these stairs. I don't know. There's something about the lighting that it just significantly darker underneath those. But let's do a quick light level check. If it's good. Okay, so it seems to be pretty decent around the edges, but it seems to lack over here. And I was thinking we could just build up a sort of another layer here, and obviously it won't go, like this will be a little bit shorter, and then we'll build up a wall right here, and then have a village or something like that. Just a walkway closer towards the river itself. Well, guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any suggestions for what I could do for this pathway, feel free to comment down below, and I'll be sure to take a look at those. All right, guys, have a good day. We'll see you all in the next one.